finally, let's say we run the same script for Manu, with loading the data we create for Manu, changing Fox text with Manu text in all the script until this one, as reported here in line 14, 15, 20, 29, 38. And then we go to analyze the overlap between Manu and Fox. So we got this kind of plot for Manu. We saw the just after noon is the main activity peak. And now go to look for the overlap. So run. And then we got a plot, as you see here. But to understand better, we put the Manu is the continuing line and the dashed one is the red fox. Then we still give again in the ipson axis the label, and trying to understand also the value of the overlap index, which is 0.8, which is very high. So there is high overlap between Manu and Fox. Remember to save this number, write this number. Then we have to find if the overlap is significant. Just run fm first, which is for Manu, and ffox, this one, which is for Fox, and then compare. This will give us the overlap index comparison, telling us if overlap is significant. So now we have to wait for this calculation. Hope faster than this. Wow, it looks like very long. Okay, I can even stop for this inconvenient the video a bit earlier, but let you know that once it reach 100%, we will get a significant difference between the two species activity. The opposite. We will obtain that significant p-value, which means that the species activity overlap is significant. So in this case, we will say that the activity of Pallas cat significantly overlap the activity of red fox. As we can see from the graphs here, from the image, actually all this area is the activity overlap area, only a little part is not. And we also can say that it must be interpreted, because as we see, the Manu, this is the black content line, has a peak in the noon, as we saw before, while the red fox is more crepuscular. So actually the species even basically have the, mid density of their activity is overlapping, but the peak of activity of the species are different. So it means they have quite a big chance to meet each other, but not during the peak of their activity. So you can do it later, adding how many species you want. You can put a predator with many prey species, just running one by one the activity, the script we find here, and then after this running the overlap scripts. And once you run the overlap script, you just go to check the overlap index, this one, and find if overlap is significant in case the p-value is under 0.05. I remind you, you can use that one if you have a very little data set. It means a few detection of the species. While you can use until 5 if you have very large data set. So if we have just, let's say, 20 detection, use 1. If you have already 50, you can use 2. And on until 3, 4, 5 if you have hundreds, 200s, for instance, of detection. So that's all about the activity script of the species. You have all the script, the file, and everything to rerun this tutorial with my data first and later with your data. Don't get confused and to change the name of the species for each data you load. That's the only thing basically you have to do when you insert your data. And copy always the value of the HR test, the value of the activity overlap, and if the overlap is significant, copying the p-value. Finally, remember from here to export the image you do through export, save as image, and then from this window give just a name, activity overlap, and then it will save in the output folder where you decided. So just to save, it ended. As you see, it is at 8%, so we will not wait 100%, but I already tested. I can be sure the activity overlap is significant. See you in the next tutorial. With my new computer, it will be faster. So sorry for this long time to explain something that can be done in a shorter time. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye.